EE for short, is not only an opportunity for students to get hands-on learning opportunities, but also to engage with content and reflect on their own experience.
One of the best things about the faculty and about EE is that you can take internships and work studies where you get to work with alumni or outside organizations and actually develop your skills in the workforce while getting credit.
You can thrive in the programs that you might choose, whether it be geography or within UUC, but EE will really give you the practical skills that you need to be effective in whatever career it is you might choose.
One thing that UUC students love about EE is that they're not just sitting in the classroom taking notes and listening to professors. They get to get their hands dirty, they get into the nitty-gritty, and apply the theories that they gain in the classroom to actual practical experiences.
I had to do an assignment evaluating the climate change, adaptation, and mitigation plans of the City of Toronto.
So a great example of some hands-on learning would be an assignment that I had the opportunity. It was a really creative assignment and it gave me a lot of autonomy. And so being able to use the geoinformatics software to understand how you implement a policy into a community.
In Costa Rica at the Las Nubes campus, we focused on agriculture, environmental education, biodiversity, conservation, water sovereignty, as well as land restoration.
One of the major experiences that sticks out to me is having to facilitate and run a workshop in this course called Arts in Action with Lisa Myers. She gave me the task to build an arts workshop and present it to another class with students I had never met, the entire class, and just basically run the entire class. A few of the major skills I learned from this experience of creating and facilitating a workshop were communication skills, presentation skills, creating a lesson plan, talking to stakeholders, managing projects. This has really helped me with my current career goals, with my resume, and also my future education goals.
I had the opportunity to teach an experiential learning course to EUC students this past spring session, and it was a condensed 6-week course, very hands-on, and the idea behind the course was to help students who are thinking about leadership in a not-for-profit, a charity, or a social enterprise to provide them with all the skills they might need to be able to start such an enterprise.
It was really an impactful experience for me that gave me the confidence to be like, you know what, I am capable of sharing my knowledge with other people and learning from other people in large settings. And that was something I was extremely nervous about beforehand. Now I no longer need to be held back by my anxiety about not knowing if I'm capable, because this course really enforced the fact that I am capable. And I can't doubt myself anymore because I have the lived experiences thanks to this program that I've done it, so I know I can do it.
Well, I did have some really inspirational opportunities while I was at EUC. I did have the opportunity to be exposed to many people who were active in the environmental community, who were willing to sort of stand up and talk about the things that were of concern to them. And I always knew that at some point I would start my own not-for-profit on an issue that was really important to me, which ultimately I did. So now I'm the president and CEO of Plug and Drive, and Plug and Drive is a nonprofit that is all about accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles to promote their environmental and economic benefits.
I got to do a green business internship with one of our alumni, Sarah, and she let me come into her makeup brand, her green makeup brand, and I got to work behind the scenes, researching, looking into influencers and advertising, marketing to her prospective clients, and really helping her in all aspects of a green, sustainable business. I got to not only develop my marketing skills, but I also got to develop my communication and outreach skills.
In the final year of my undergrad, I was given the opportunity to be a student planning intern in the Township of King. That gave me a lot of great hands-on experience, especially professional planning experience. I worked with heritage planners, policy planners, development planners, and really it gave me kind of the technical planning skills that I would need to eventually propel myself into a full-time planning position and as a professional.
I do think experiential learning is really critical to prepare students for a job and a career in the future. We've been really pleased to be able to offer EUC students internship placements here at Plug and Drive. And they've been involved in outreach and educational activities, helping consumers learn about electric vehicles.
At EUC, we have a dedicated Experiential Education coordinator who helps students with career guidance. This could be one-on-one feedback for resume and cover letters, doing mock interviews, job search skills, and exploring different career paths they can take with their degree. In addition, EUC has its own exclusive job board, which is only available to EUC students. It gets populated weekly with volunteer opportunities, placements, and internship opportunities, part-time and full-time jobs for students to understand the different career paths that they can take after they graduate.
I think EE at EUC is good for any student. The first 2 years of your program is so interdisciplinary, and you can find an experience for you that is in whatever field that you would like. If you want to go into law, you can find that there are good law courses with good EE experiences. You want to go into art, you can actually paint and draw in your own classes. If you want to go into the environment and sustainability and conservation, you can actually go catalog trees and go to Costa Rica and look at the different types of biodiversity. There are so many options for you at the faculty that it's endless, and you can find whatever you need here.
The EUC program at York, has a good balance between learning about the natural environment, trees, the forests, the grasslands, and all of that, with the built environment, the cities, the road networks, the urban infrastructure. With the main idea being we can solve a lot of the environmental issues we have by bridging the gap between these two different environments, and so that's why I chose EUC.
I'm really glad that I chose EUC because it ended up saving my academic career and also helping me find my passion.
What I've seen through my experiences, especially doing a lot of community engagement with youth, is that they have a real strong understanding and real passion for the environment, climate change, and understanding the ways that our cities, our neighborhoods, our communities are changing. So I would recommend it to those kinds of students, but honestly recommend it to all youth who have an interest in kind of changing the world.
If you think you're a change maker who can make a community impact, passionate about the environment, wants to go global, EUC is where you should be.